this hip hop is concerned.
Facts.
Shout out to Pleasantville and
Oh, speaking of the Ville, when we was young, we rocked Little Oaks. I don't know if y'all know where Little
I
Oaks
ain't never
is.
heard of
Little,
Little Oaks,
it's a little. It used to be a pool right down Fire Road.
Under the truck.
Banger right, and it was a little pool joint.
Yo, old head,
we
wow.
rocked that. We rocked that
this girl
party.
named Lisa Thomas, Redbone back in the day. Under, you know how you slide under the truck?
Yeah, under the things.
Trashed her. I'm out of pocket for saying it. Shout out to Roxy. You still living?
Yeah, DJ Roxy. Shout out to Roxy. He was the Beyah 2 DJ a little later on.
Shout out to Baby Beats.
Baby Beats.
L, y'all call him L, Larry Stocks. He was our first beatbox.
Facts.
Shout out to my cousin Jay Fresh, who I brought off the porch.
Facts.
Before I turned around, he made a record. I'm like, huh? Record was nice, too.
Actually, remember him and Cornelius was dancing in front of Casino City Gym, and we called them inside, and they was doing the dance behind the B2 crew.
Yeah, but I was surprised when he started like beatboxing and rapping and all that.
Yeah.
All they used to do was pop and all that good stuff.
Dance.
We put a lot of people on the map too.
Yeah,
back in the day. We brought a lot of people out. We allowed a lot of people to be in our presence, mainly because we was like real straight up murderers, killers. All aside, no cap.
Like seriously, we didn't play.
I'm talking about we was Jordan. We was letting regular niggas come on the court and ball. Because the city, like I said, me and Spicy K. Mole and everybody, we all hung. Everybody was flying in the city back then.
Yep.
It wasn't no, it wasn't so much division.
Yeah.
Back Maryland, the village. It was, it was still that little stuff. We was playing football and all. The old City Hall, the grass right there. We played back rack and play Pitney. Back Maryland to play 6 bedrooms. We always played. We was beefing like that.
Fact.
But it's the same niggas you see in school, and everybody was messing with each other because at the end of the day, you coming to the club that night. The Y was jumping back then. The Y was jumping and the Elks was jumping. And you gonna be at the show. You gonna be at the club. And who's on stage holding the whole spot down?
The B2 crew.
B2 wasn't nobody else on that mic. Scared to death.
But fast forward, I'm gonna hit the 90s, man. In the 90s, I became Lord Nubian. So I was DJ Lord Nubian, and this started in 93, Future DJs. Shout out to Pay, man. DJ Pay, DJ Lord Nubian. And so on one of my block parties in the back, my brother Akram, peace Ganeem, Akram,
okay, good name.
he told me that his little man liked DJing, who that happened to be iRock. So I let him come over there, and I was teaching him how to get on with CDs. Because remember, this is 93, so Future DJs, we only had that name because Pay thought about, hey man, we the future, and we got CDs. And I was like, man, I don't know. And he was like, bro, trust me, it's the future, it's gonna work. And we were the first ones, I could literally say that, out here DJing with CDs. I had a double table, and it had a 5 CD disc changer, but there was no pictures on it, people. So I had to learn how to had a record coming in and then just blend him in and then just bring it out. And this was all with CDs. And then eventually we picked up the joints with the pictures, and the rest was history, man. iRock is one of the biggest DJs out here right now today. He started with Future Sounds. So shout out to iRock and that foundation, man.
Shout out to iRock, that's my guy.
Yep,
That's crazy. When we just started this, we went right into it. I forgot what joint we just hit together when we started.
I forgot that song too, but it was Atlantic City. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, and we just both remembered it all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was over 40 years ago.
So what year did what year was it? Y'all remember the year it was when y'all hooked up with each other?
Yeah, 81. 81, 82. I came home probably May of 82, and he was out there already eating. He had came home before me, and he was rocking. All I heard was his name.
So hip-hop itself, according to New York, was only 5 years old then.
Right.
Yeah, most likely.
Wow.
Right.
They say it's like
WWAC.
50 now, so it's like 5, 6 years old.
Right, according to rap, yeah.
Yeah, but we know and understand.
That's crazy.
First heard like I said, I first heard yeah, well, it was before then, Super Rhymes. When he told Spoonie G.
Man,
Spoonie G. Remember I had the DJ equipment, and we had all the records in the net in my mom's crib. Yeah. DJ AB, man.
Yeah,
my foundation was mixing. That foundation, shout out to Rob C. That foundation came from Master Sounds. Rob C, and I'm going to remind y'all, this is like 80, 81, 82. Rob C would DJ parties. We would load his cart up and pull the equipment around the city. Y'all remember? Y'all seeing Master Sounds pulling that equipment. Shout out to my brother, my love, my brother, R.I.P. Delmar, man.
What do you mean pulling the equipment?
Yeah, we used to have it on a pulley. We would load all the equipment up on a cart. He built his own cart, and we grabbed the pulley and we just walked the equipment.
Wow. Then this nigga Pots and Pans.
That's his brother. That's his brother, Rob C. That's who started.
I think he got that from Pots and Pans.
And Rob C used to never let me on, but Delmar used to be like DJ tonight. And shout out to Majid, Darvin D, King Majid, which was Majid back then. Majid also, it was me, Majid, Delmar, R.I.P. like I said. But before this, it was Tree Man, R.I.P. Delmar's oldest brother. Tree Man and Rob C was the Master Sounds, putting this thing together. Putting this thing together, y'all. I might be a little cloudy with it, but I'm reaching for it as I remember it. You know what I mean? And we used to DJ all the corner bars, which was hot at that time, and Rob C would put it together, man. He really did. And then we just started doing those parties everywhere and started bringing the equipment outside. The first person in the back, though, was like he said, man, with Taiwa and them coming outside with the drums, live outside.
Yeah,
and everybody
couldn't believe we had a live drum out there.
And we used to be like,
and
come to the back. Like Beyah said, come to the back. What's the back?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Back of Maryland Avenue, all the way in the back, all the way.
All the way in the back.
Yeah, but it started that laundromat. Before you get to the back, that laundromat, and that's where it used to pop off at, the dances in the laundromat. We used to even rap in the laundromat room.
That's right. Yeah, big shout out to Casino City Gym, though. They also gave us a platform back in the day.
Definitely. Well, we was, by then we coming in limos.
Yeah, we was limos.
We got our gear, fresh gear with the B2 name on it. Shout out to Tugga Beyah. We had the Beyah girls running around with the Beyah 2 hoodies on.
Shout out to Barbie Beats and Sweet Tea.
Yeah, Barbie Beats, Sweet Tea.
I ain't forget y'all.
Facts.
Man, but
Beyah, I don't know if you remember. So your cousin, Carmen, we was back Maryland and we had put them together and it was called the D3 Crew. Remember that?
What was the D3?
The D3 Crew, the Delicious Three. And it was Carmen Wyman. Mike Shep's sister. Sorry, I forgot your name, sis. And it was a third girl who I still can't remember.
The Delicious Three.
But the D3 Crew. And I wrote those tracks for them.
Right, I remember.
I was writing those tracks for them.
Right now, I'm on my day off, man. Like I said, I done squared up. Alhamdulillah. I got closer to my dean. And, when Nubian was telling me about this platform right here, I just wanted to make sure I got my point across. We started it up hip-hop and AC, and we go all the way back and yada, yada, yada. But I just want to make sure that I get my point across, meaning couldn't nobody see us. And that ain't just talk. Nobody, literally in any show, any rap contest, I done opened up for so many people. We didn't open up for so many people. Stars, LL, and all of them. We opened up for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay, we ain't talking about local stuff. We've opened up for a lot of people.
And it pissed me off because so what happened was back then, opening up is kind of an understatement because, like, those artists that would come down to see the show of the local artists and then they would go on, they would be stuck to me and Beyah.
That's right.
When Salt and Pepper and them came down, we in the we back there in the joint, getting sniffed and chilling with them.
Cinderella.
We chilling with them. So, that was the foundation. They was new out. They was like how you didn't see them back, how you would see them now.
Man,
it was just regular
everybody
people.
think they the best, so, I ain't mad at you, but I just want everybody to know, not on no trying to be somebody that I ain't, but we was the very best that AC had to offer at the time, and we held it down, and we still undefeated, and I just got to keep saying it, because, it's not like we could fight it in the ring, and I'm not ducking nobody. Everybody got a chance to get in the ring, and I slayed them. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And shout out to King for this platform, man. Y'all bringing me back. My memory, my mind, my heart's beating. I'm going back. I'm all over the place. I got remembering so much stuff I'm not even saying. I'm just all over the place with this, man.
Nah, we need this. We need
this is authentic. That's why we wanted it live and direct, unfiltered, so that y'all can hear the story as we remember it. We didn't think about this together. That when I spit Atlantic City, I was shocked he remembered that came in with the hook.
I remember, believe me, I remember.
You know what I mean?
All I gotta do is hear it. Once it just kick in.
And shout out to Ari Beyah, because back then the B2
He was
crew.
our biggest fan, right?
That's right. Ari Beyah would tell you, man. My brothers, y'all ain't seeing them. And Marco Mosley.
Yeah,
shout out R.I.P. What was the? Yeah. Come on,
but
man.
I ain't gonna lie. Ari Beyah was always in the Bashir. Yeah, always in the front of every show.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Ari Beyah, Bashir. He would hear all the routines. He would come in my crib every morning. What you got, AB? And he'll listen to all the routines, and then he'll know him. He literally would know him before the show.
It was
like he would
back then, man.
Yeah.
You know, and big ass boom boxes and shit.
Yeah, I had the big B2 boom box with B2 on the speakers, walking around the whole city.
Yeah, so we the beginning, man. You know, we the pioneers of AC. There's a lot of people that joined us in this thing. A lot of people that came after us, but we the very beginning.
Yeah, and then so when I spoke about the 90s, in 95 I signed with SAC Records, and I released Check It Out, and it was a single. It was a single and wax, and it was sold. I remember going into, back in the day, the Show 'em All had Circuit City and Rainbow Records and The Wall, and my song was in all of them, and I was so soup walking around trying to find my tracks, and then there they was. Shout out to Bill Lark. That's who hooked me up with SAC Records, and that's who made it happen.
Bill Lark.
Larky.
Remember the last time we was in the studio and you told me to write a verse to that, because we stack knots like a crack spot. Fed hit the crack spot. Who keeps somebody remind me of that.
That's the mid-90s. That's Block Dwellers, Team FX.
How the hook go? We stack knots like.
Bro, you got me. Matter of fact, Zach Waller and me did a hook, and he got me the other day with it by shouting it out, and I forgot that. But that was.
I forever flex, forever pack text. I forever cash big checks, forever X.
Okay.
And that was Team FX. Shout out to Team FX, man. Forever X, man.
My experience, not to cut you off, Nubian, with here we go to another rap contest where everybody agreed I won the contest. Maurice Gray, my ex-manager.
Shout out Maurice and R.I.P.
R.I.P. man. He kept saying, man, sing like you and some brothers called it was Shafiq and Tidal Wave. They was called the Overdose Crew. Yeah, shout out to the Overdose Crew. He said, man, sing like they making, both of y'all won. So the prize was to make a record. So even though,
and I was on lock at this time.
He was on lock, or that would have been
us.
We had several opportunities to get on together, but like I said, I was in jail, he was home, vice versa. So I made a record with these boys, and we called ourselves, y'all can look it up, the AC Posse.
Yeah, crack cocaine MP.
And so.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame, yeah.
Tragic Magic was the name of your record.
The song, right.
Facts.
And it's crazy, like, I used to wake up in the morning to hear my song on the radio.
Facts.
And my girl, Sissy B, shout out to Sissy B.
Shout out to Sissy B.
She used to be like Sabine Beyah. She used to be like...
She had bars, too.
Yeah, she had bars. That was our female
That's
group.
Right, that was
Every
a
now and then
female.
we'd snatch her up. But she was like, man, you on the radio, What I'm doing? Running around, getting money, tripping. It's like, brothers, I want y'all to know these days, you gotta put everything in it, man.
Yeah, you gotta put everything in it.
I ain't saying don't get a little paper just to keep your studio up top of shit right and your little parents and to pay your little bills.
Go get a job, little nigga, to do that.
Nigga, for real,
that's what you do. You go get a job.
And right now the doors open. We paved the way, man. You can go up. You see what J. Cole did, man? He stayed out in front of Jay-Z's joint, Rockefeller, wherever it was, in New York, in the cold and all. That's how he got on. He kept saying, man, try my tape. Who's J. Cole now? One of the best verses out there.
And y'all got it even better than that because now we got the internet. Right. Just drop something hot, bro. You come through this platform and make it happen, even if you have to. Because remember, Vibe609 may be in our area, but it reaches around the world. So remember that and keep that in your mind.
If you need a ghostwriter, let me know. I call my brother up. And nah, for real.
Don't he could write? He could write too. So don't get that too wrong. He definitely could write because it's times where I wrote routines and he'll change them during a live show. This is how good he was. He would change his lyrics during the live show, but I won't say nothing. And then when we get off, I'll be like, "Yo, that was hot."
Right. You always said,
yeah, that was hot. Now, how'd you think of that? So this is how we was. We was like,
there's some brothers out there looking at
other.
this right now that's gonna see this and like, I can rap. I just don't know how to. Man, call a joker, man. We easy to get in touch with. Get with King. We easy to get in touch with. You can get something wrote, man. You can sit down in front of a brother and tell me what you trying to say and how you trying to, what you really trying to say and what you trying to mean.
Yeah.
What you trying to prove. What you trying to do. I mean, it's an open field. I wish we was just coming up right now. We'd be millionaires.
Yeah,
like crazy,
facts. But I won't say that I wasn't in my wrong time. I believe that the energy brought me into this universe at the proper time that it was meant to be. Right now,
I believe Allah is the best of planners. So we're supposed to be here like we are today.
Facts. And this is like the future of what's going to be or going to happen with platforms like this. And a shout out to all the OGs, man, back in our era. All y'all rappers back in our era, LG and them.
LG,
there's just so many of them. I can't
Brute,
really think of some, but so many of them. Fresh G.
Rasul Rockman,
facts, bro. Y'all need to come in here because y'all was a part of it, man.
He made that joint called Paper Ink that time. He was jamming. Something E. Remember from Pitney, he was a little thrown off.
Who, Shadi?
No, it was something E. That was his rap name.
Oh, I kind of remember, but I don't.
He made this joint. I'm coming through the Third Village one night, and they got it playing the speaker, and it was called Paper Ink. I'm like, damn, you got it.
All right, so shout out if you know who that is. Bring it to the platform and born it.
Something E.
You know. But yeah, man, I love
Fresh G.
Yeah, fact. I loved all the rappers back then, and I'm gonna tell you why. All of the rappers in AC back then stood 10 toes. Like they came to shows, they stood up, they felt like they was the best, and in their world that they was the